Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Alrighty, so it has been about 2 weeks since I last filmed and uploaded a video. I know I keep saying I'm trying to be more consistent, but you know, life is just busy, and I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of times I just like don't feel like picking up the camera and doing it. So it's like an every 2-week thing now. So I'm sorry, that's just how this prep is going. But we are officially about 5 weeks out from our first show. We're doing Gov Cup in Sacramento. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me this weekend because I'm going out of town. So we got a couple things on the agenda. Today, I'm about to leave right now. I'm going to drive to Roseville to my mom's house and stay the night there because tomorrow is the Sacramento posing seminar. So I'm going to help my coach with that. He's a part of it, just helping with like the figure portion of it, since that's my category, what I am more geared towards as far as posing. And so we have that tomorrow, and then the next day I'm driving to Chico for one of my best friend's baby showers. And then after that I'm driving back all the way to the Bay Area to my sister's because it's her birthday on Monday. And so we got a full packed weekend. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Some of it I probably won't film just because I'll be like present with people, and especially like at the baby shower. But wanted to take you guys along, give you guys some updates, show you guys a little bit of the posing seminar. And yeah, so it's gonna be a fun weekend. About to drive about 6 hours, so it's gonna be a long drive. I got my audiobook that I'm gonna listen to. Girls, if you're like me, you like the fantasy dark rom-coms. So I have one downloaded that I haven't listened to yet. It's like a standalone book called Alchemized. So I haven't read it yet. If you've read it, I've heard it's really good. And so going to listen to that, maybe do a couple of phone calls. But yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend, and then I'll give you guys some of the updates. All right, let's go get in the car and we're gonna drive out. These guys are gonna miss me though. Bean, you gonna miss me? Yeah, I know, baby. And then Duncan. All right, let's go drive. Alrighty guys, so we are driving. I have a little over an hour left of my drive. So we're almost there. Been in the car for quite some time. It's now like 1:30. Yeah, 1:30 exactly, and I left at 8 a.m. But I've just been listening to my audiobook, talked to my mom on the phone. So it's actually going by relatively fast for how long the drive is. But I wanted to give you guys some updates on what's been going on prep-wise and everything like that. And so I will put up on the screen for you guys my recent progress photos from last weekend, because I have progress photos tomorrow in my check-in. But this last weigh-in I was 142.2, which is 3.5 pounds down from the previous week. And so I dropped 3.5 pounds, which I was kind of shocked by because my body was pretty sore, and so I had taken off like 2 days in a row from running, and I was also gone that weekend, and like I still dropped a lot of weight. And honestly, like something that we're starting to implement for me now is doing like my rest days right before my check-in and letting my inflammation come down, because since my primary cardio is running, it can put a lot of stress on my body. And something that's different between like males and females is females, we're a little more prone to holding like systemic inflammation and like high cortisol from super high intense cardiovascular exercise. And so that is something I've just learned from running, that my body, like, it leans my legs out the most out of any other cardio for sure, but I have to be very strategic about my recovery. And so now I'm starting to do one full day off the day before my check-in, and then the day before that I'm only doing my lift and not running. So it allows my body some time to just like recover, decrease inflammation. That way when I do my check-in, my weight doesn't reflect just the inflammation of my body. It's actually like what my weight has come down to. So that's something new that we're implementing. But so far I'm down a total of 20 pounds since I started prep, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like 20 pounds though. And we are now implementing, what are we implementing? Let's see. I just had my first posing session with my new posing coach, Jai. Oops. Need a better setup in here. Okay. So I just had my first posing session. I'm using a new posing coach for this show season. He's great. He is in Toronto, and he's actually coached Laura Lee. And so really, really awesome. Really good feedback, just like tweaking a couple things on my mandatory poses, especially for USA's, because since that's a bigger like national show, you're competing for your pro card. So that went well. I'm gonna have another session with him a little closer to my first show, because I have about 5 weeks, so probably like in another like week or two I'm going to have another session with him. Let's see, what else? The past almost 2 weeks now, I actually haven't been on retatrutide because my order got delayed, and so I guess I just unintentionally am taking a break, which is probably good because I have been on retatrutide now for 14 weeks, and you can run it until you like kind of hit your like desired goal, but your body, since it runs off of like a receptor pathway, your body will adapt to it. So it's good to like take breaks so that you can resensitize those like receptors. And so it's probably good actually that I had this little break. But I will say the past probably like 3 or 4 days, I've definitely noticed my hunger cues coming back, and my not cravings necessarily, but hunger cues. Like I was not hungry at all, even though my calories have been lowered and I'm exerting a lot of energy. Not hungry at all while taking retatrutide. It's pretty crazy. I still have like all my meals, and I'm very diligent about eating all my meals and being structured, but not hungry. And the past 3 days, I've been like, my stomach is growling for the first time this entire prep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Like my hunger cues are coming back, so I'm actually excited to start it again, because it just makes prep much easier when you're not thinking about food, because obviously it's like you can't stray from your diet, like your strict protocols. So my order's arriving today, but obviously I'm not home, so I will be going back on my retatrutide on Monday and minimizing those, suppressing those like hunger cues and all the food noise, which will be great. Let's see, what other updates do we have? I've had a lot of like weekend things. Like we were at a wedding, and then last weekend we were in the Bay Area, and then SLO, and now I'm gone again this weekend. So like life is just like, it's been busy, honestly. But overall, like my cardio stayed the same at 400 active calories. Running, taking the 2 rest days. Lifts have been good. My weights have been staying steady, which is really great. Like they're no longer like increasing in weight anymore, but I'm staying steady with my strength, which is important as we decrease calories and go more into a deficit. so that I'm maintaining my muscle and my strength is still there, which is amazing. And we're getting closer, so it's probably going to get more dialed in and a little more strict. But overall, I'm actually feeling good. Another thing I did notice this last week without the Peptide is my energy was a little lower. My recovery, like sleep-wise, has been really, really good the past week. Like in the greens, 90% every single night, according to my Whoop. I'm getting 7+ hours of sleep every night. And so my sleep has been really, really good. But I'm still kind of like noticing like I don't have that extra energy I had when I was taking the Peptide. And so it's just been more so difficult in the sense of I'm not as like motivated energy wise to like work out and do cardio, especially when I'm having to run like 5 miles. It's a little hard when you don't have that energy. I mean, luckily I am taking a fat burner, which helps increase my heart rate, and also it's like caffeine, so that helps sometimes, but still that's been something I've been having to like really push through mentally. It's just like remembering each day, like I'm in prep, I'm working towards the show, I'm so close, like it's just another day, like just freaking push. And so that's just part of the game. Like that's where the discipline comes in. I'm not always motivated, that's for sure, but discipline, that's what this sport is. So I always have to remind myself that. But yeah, we're close. We're getting close, which is crazy. This prep has gone by so fast. Granted, it was a 16-week prep versus I usually do like 24 weeks. So it was a shorter prep for me. But I'm definitely noticing my leanness. Like my waistline is shrinking. I'm seeing a lot more lines in like my upper body. My legs are starting to lean out, which I'm super happy about. Also, because a lot of my jeans fit again. Off season's hard. I have like 2 separate wardrobes for off season and in season because clothes, you know, like I put all of my weight on in my lower body, like my glutes, my legs, my thighs, and so like pants just never fit the same in each season. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle. If you know, you know. But I think that's pretty much all of the updates that I have right now. We haven't really added that much. It's more so just like updates on like my weight, posing, implementing a couple other things. It's gonna start getting a lot more gritty in these next couple weeks. So I will keep you guys updated. But this weekend should be fun. I'm almost to my mom's house, which is great because I'm tired. I'm like trying to keep my eyes open. I'm not good with long drives at all. And I also haven't been drinking much caffeine lately, so I only had like my 1 cup this morning. And obviously like my fat burner, which gives me like caffeine, but staring at the 5 for miles and miles is not entertaining at all, and it makes me tired. So we're almost there. But that's my update, my rant. And so once I get to my mom's, I'm probably going to settle in, and then I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, we are here. I got here about like 2:30. It's now 3. And I'm going to eat my next meal. My mom went to the grocery store, so she'll be here soon. But I just like unloaded and packed, and it is so hot here. It's 98 degrees. Good old Roseville. It's near Sacramento. And Sacramento is always hot. But I'm gonna have my next meal. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna have it's so simple. It's literally just chicken, and then I have some cut up strawberries. Super bland. I'll probably put some like salsa or coconut aminos on the chicken. But that's pretty much it. I'm honestly just gonna chill. I'm just tired from like driving and stuff. We'll probably just hang out. I'll do some work. But nothing crazy today. Probably go for a walk later. It's a full rest day. So that's pretty much everything today that I'm gonna be doing. And then I will catch up with you guys tomorrow when I'm heading to the posing seminar and take you guys through all of that fun stuff. But yeah, nothing crazy happening here. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, good morning. Okay, so it is now the next day. It is Saturday. And I am about to leave to go to the posing seminar in Sacramento. So it is 11 a.m. and I'll get there probably around like 11:30, a little bit early because it starts at 12 and goes till 3. So yesterday, like I said, it was super chill. My mom and I we made filet mignon steak and some asparagus. And then we just watched the Landman show. My mom really likes it. I haven't watched it, so we were watching that. I did like an hour on her recumbent bike, just super slow and steady, just to get some movement since I was sitting in a car all day and not really doing anything. And then this morning, got up around like 6:45, and then I had my first meal, which was just eggs and egg whites, and then some coffee, water, and then I went to, she has a little gym here at her complex because she owns her condo, and I ran on the treadmill, did my cardio, so I did 400 active calories, and that took me an hour. So running on the treadmill for an hour, gotta love it. But honestly, I just read my book while I run. So I have my little Kobo reader. It's like a Kindle if you don't know what a Kobo is. Basically like a Kindle, but better. And so I did that. It honestly felt pretty good. Legs felt fine today. I do feel like a little bit, just like kind of like inflamed, like bloated a little bit. Probably just from like traveling. This week was kind of weird too, especially like not having taken retatrutide for 2 weeks. And so other than that, felt fine. I'm going to do my check-ins tomorrow morning instead of this morning. I didn't do them. I'm doing them tomorrow morning. But yeah, so we're going to go to the posing seminar. I'm probably going to take some videos and stuff on my phone because I don't really want to bring my camera in, just because it's kind of big and bulky, and just minimize the amount of stuff I bring in. I brought a bar with me and a protein shake because I'm going to be there for a while. So those will be my meals. And then later I'm going to go work out at my mom's gym. They have some machines there, some dumbbells. So anything that I probably would need for my workout, for shoulders. And so we're going to head over there right now, and should be good. Alrighty guys, so seminar is over. I know I didn't get like a ton of video or footage, but was just trying to be present, and now I'm back at my mom's, so kind of give you guys a little bit of a recap. The gym I was at was super cool. I met the owners. They have a location in Florida, Lodi, and Sacramento here, and super cool people. There was about, I think, like 6 IFBB pros there with the Spectrum Fitness production team, and basically like the first hour, it was 3 hours long. The first hour was the Spectrum Productions like talking, giving away some prizes, and then each of the IFBB pros for each like category, both men and women, kind of like talked a little bit, told a little bit of like their story, who they were, pieces of advice, and so that was really cool. It was a really good turnout. There was like, gosh, I don't even know how many people. There was a lot of people, because it was like all different categories, men and women. And then after that, we spread out. So women went into another room, and then men were in the room that we had like the introduction in. And then we all split off into like our own categories. So I was with the figure girls, and figure is such a small category. So we really only had like 3 people. And then myself and the owner of the gym, she also used to be figure. We both were helping the other girls with their posing, which was fun. I got to go through my routine. And so I'll throw up a video here of me with the other girls kind of going through that routine together. But yeah, overall, it was a great turnout. It was fun. Honestly, I just love going to events like that, because it's like motivating. It's good to be around like the bodybuilding community, and yeah, it's just, the people are fun. It's great company, honestly, and like you get to meet new people every time. Like at every new show, I always meet people at posing seminars, so it's good just to like be present there. So it was really good. It was cool seeing like Laura Lee, Marissa, Wellness in Bikini, and just meeting new people. I got to see one of my clients there. And yeah, so it was a great time. It's now 4 o'clock, so I'm going to do a little workout at my mom's gym. I really don't feel like working out right now, but you gotta do it. So I'm gonna go have my pre-workout meal, which is just a rice cake, almond butter, and banana, and then a protein shake. And then after that, the rest of the night will just be pretty chill. I'm gonna help my mom put a bouquet of flowers together, watch probably more of that show, and then eat my next meal. And then tomorrow I have my best friend's baby shower in Chico, so that'll be tomorrow. But yeah, overall, good day. It went by really fast. And tomorrow morning I'm also going to do my check-ins with my coach as well. So I'll show you guys that. But we're gonna head inside, eat the meal, do a little workout, and then chill the rest of the night.
me to roll up my arms?
Yeah. Ooh. Look
at
that. Hold it up higher.
Oh, God. Wait.
Okay, so workout's done. Showered and now eating post-workout meal, which I already have prepped. And it's just the same thing as always, rice, chicken, pineapple, sweet jalapenos, and coconut aminos. Eat this, wrap my gift for the baby shower tomorrow, and then put together a bouquet of flowers, and that's about it tonight. And then I will pick it back up with you guys tomorrow when I'm driving to Chico. But that's gonna be it for tonight, and then we'll pick back up tomorrow. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this just because it's super cute. But my friend, for her baby shower, instead of cards, they want people to get them like their favorite childhood storybook or storybook for their baby and write like a handwritten note on the inside. So one that I got was this one, if you guys are familiar with it. Guess how much I love you. And so on the inside, I'm gonna write a little note for them. And so just want to show you guys that. If you know, you know. Great book. Alrighty, we're gonna do our progress photos. I have my big light set up. I'm in my mom's office. My little stand, don't mind the color. We are in our posing suit by Sunset Swimwear Wheels. So go ahead and do our progress photos for Coach. Okay, so it is the next day. My voice is still not awake yet. It is 7:30. So I got up at like 6:30 and my mom left. She's going to my sister's house, which I'll be there tonight, for her birthday. But I just did my weigh-in, as you saw, so I am 142.5 today, so about the same as last week, which I kind of expected, because like this week was a little weird, honestly. Like, if I'm being completely honest with myself and with everyone else, I don't think it was my best week. Like, I think I could have done more or focused more on what I was doing like prep wise. And that's just like the honest truth. Like I was being a little lazy, I think. But at least it was still like the same as last week. But I did my weigh-in, so I did that. And then my progress photos, as you saw. And so I'll send those over to Coach today. And now I'm going to have my lemon water, make some eggs, and then go do my cardio because I have to leave here at, let's see, I mapped it. I have to leave here at 11:30 to get to Chico by 1. And so that gives me enough time. It's 7:30 right now. I'll do my cardio, shower, get myself ready, packed up, pack up my car, and head out that way. But yeah, drink this, get some water in me, get some food in me. I really don't like doing even cardio without food in my system. Like I'm not a huge fan of fasted cardio for females, especially. Like I don't like my athletes that I coach to do it personally, just because our hormones are so different from men. Like fasted cardio works great for men. Fasting in general works great for men. For women, not so much because of our hormones. And the reason being is that we have reproductive hormones that when our body is in like a high stress state, our body's gonna do everything it can to help the reproductive system. That's its number one goal, is to conceive and to make a human. And so women's bodies that tend to have higher cortisol spikes in general with high intensity cardio, and since I do a lot of running, my body especially will get really fatigued because of how much I do. And then also I hold inflammation and high cortisol regardless of when I eat food before or not. So yeah, there's a lot of studies out there that show that like women shouldn't train, especially without having food in their system. So if you're currently training early in the morning, you're not eating anything, I highly, highly recommend you get at least something in your system. Like I was talking to my mom about this yesterday because we were I was like, okay, you need to get back in the gym. Like she's lost a lot of weight. She's really good with her food. But I'm like, you need to start weight training. Like it's really important as we age. And so I told her like an easy thing to do, and this is like my pre-workout meal, is a rice cake with a little bit of almond butter and half a banana and then a protein shake. Like that's so easy to make. It's easy to digest. Like I eat mine like 20-30 minutes before I work out. Like it's really, I don't give myself that much time because I digest it so fast and I need that fuel for my workout especially. So that there's a lot of like other little meals that you can make or have, like prepped overnight oats. That's another one I used to do as well. Not like in prep. And so yeah, there's my little spiel. If you're not eating before training or doing cardio, if it's high intense cardio, I highly recommend that you guys do that. If you are a female, it's really important for how our body and hormones work. Because I see far too many women who they are doing so much exercise, they're working so hard, and they're like, I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. I feel puffy in my midsection and bloated. And I'm like, okay, well, you're telling me you're not eating that much. You're doing extremely high intense like cardio and exercise every single day. Your body is stressed. It's in survival mode. And when it's in survival mode, it's gonna do everything possible to store fuel because it thinks it needs to survive. So it's not gonna use food or anything as energy, it's gonna store it. And so that's the whole purpose of food, is to fuel our body and burn calories. So yeah, there's my spiel. This is literally just water with lemon, and then I add a little bit of stevia, like liquid stevia. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just for a little flavor. I like sweet things. So usually I have my tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with this, but I don't have any with me, and I couldn't find any in my mom's cabinet. So just lemon water. And now I'm gonna make my eggs, 2 eggs plus egg whites. So let's do that. Okay, so if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you know that Brando and I always weigh out our coffee for the perfect cup. All right, so I know people use like spoons or they'll kind of just like pour, but like there is an actual ratio, let me tell you. So we always do, for the two, we like ours a little stronger, but for two of us, we do 60 grams of beans. And so for one person, we do 30. That's on like, I would say the higher end of like a stronger cup, but we also only ever get really light roast. I'm not a dark roast fan at all. I don't like it. This is a medium. I'm okay with medium, but prefer light to medium or light roast. Fun fact, light roast also has more caffeine in the beans. I don't know why or how, but it's a fact. But I'm gonna do 30 grams. And as I mentioned in one of my last episodes was, I've only been having 1 cup of coffee a day. I haven't really been having that much caffeine, to be honest. I only have 1 cup in the morning, and then the rest of the day is just, I don't feel like I need it, to be honest. Like, I used to always like crave or want like a second cup of coffee, but not really anymore. And honestly, I think it's ever since I started Retatrutide. It helps with like energy as well because it's a metabolic stimulator, but yeah, haven't really had a craving for coffee, which is a little strange for me, but we're gonna go grind this up. So now we're also gonna weigh out our water, because there is a ratio. People are like, oh my gosh, you're so tedious. So for the water ratio, for 2 cups of coffee, 60 grams of beans, we always do 30 fluid ounces of water. So I'm gonna do 16 for 1 cup. I know half of that's 15, but I do 16. On the dot. Look at that. Love when that happens. All right, we're gonna give it a little mix. Put the top on and wait 10 minutes. My friends, this is how you make a French press cup of coffee, which is the best. We only do French press. So just put this on, let it sit, and then we'll press it down. So eggs are done, and I'm gonna put this salsa on it. So there's this lady and her husband who are always at the farmers markets in the Bay Area, and so when we used to live there, I used to get it all the time, but my mom gets it because my sister gets it. She lives still in the Bay Area, but it's Norma's Wicked salsas. This one is an avocado, like spicy salsa. It is so good. Oh my god. Like, I mean, the ingredients, let's see. The only ingredient I don't like in this, I will say, is soybean oil. I really don't like having things with soybean oil at all. But once in a while, this on eggs, you guys, slaps. Actually on anything. So I'm just gonna put like a little drizzle on my eggs because obviously it has some fats in it because it's an avocado salsa, but a little bit's not gonna hurt, all right? So eggs are done. Now coffee. Okay, so a few more minutes left on the French press, but I got my cup ready. This cup, this mug, my mom has had this since I was like extremely little. Like it's funny, I looked in her cabinet to grab a mug and I was like, oh, this looks familiar. Remember it from when I was like extremely little. She still has it. So I'm doing the super creamer. This one is the one that has 0 sugar and no seed oils. So they have different ones. Some of them are like super high calorie. This one is the one that has 0 sugar, and so it has, for 1 tablespoon, which is roughly 15 milliliters of fluid, 1 gram of fat, 0 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein, and they do use sucralose, which I don't like, but it's not a lot. Like it's not one of the first ingredients. So I used a little bit of this. She also had like almond milk and low-fat milk in the fridge too, but I did this with a little bit of stevia, of course. Got some more water to drink, and then we'll pour our coffee in a couple minutes, eat breakfast, get dressed, cardio. We're dressed. Oh, it's really dark in here. Hold on. Oh, now you can see me. Okay, so I just changed so I can go do my cardio. I'm gonna take the vitamins. So I just got my multivitamin, turmeric, CoQ10, vitamin C, and my fat burner. Yes, I take all of my pills all at once. I'm like an old lady. They were like, how do you take like 6 pills all down at once, you know? Just down the hatch, guys. I'm gonna fill up my water and put my electrolytes in it. So I just use, right now I just have the NutriCost fruit punch flavor. I like this one because it's sweetened with stevia. So it's not sweetened with like sucralose or aspartame or any nasty stuff. And it actually does have like vitamin C, B vitamins, magnesium, sodium, potassium, 0 calories. So, and it's like 120 servings per container, and I got it off Amazon. So it's cheaper than like, I do really like LMNT as well. And then also of course like First Forms, but like this one's so much cheaper. So I'm like, I already spend so much money on like prep stuff and like my supplements and things like that. Like I get my supplements from First Form, obviously like every month, but still like I still like pay for stuff. And so when it comes to something like this, I'm like Amazon. So I'm gonna fill up my half gallon. do 1.5 scoops for this. It's pretty strong, honestly, so I only do 1.5. Fill up the rest of the butter. Perfect. And I was not even able to I drank like half my coffee. Couldn't even finish my coffee. Also, since I'm running, the last thing I want is to be super, super full. Especially like liquid wise. It's because I already drank like a full cup of water. I'm having more. So don't want to like feel nasty during my run. But I also just got these new bands. I don't know if you guys can see it, for my Apple Watch, because I learned, get this, the like rubber workout bands that come with your Apple Watch or that you like use all the time for your Apple Watch have forever chemicals in them. And that is leaching into your skin when you're working out. So like think about it, you're sweating a lot, your pores are open, all of those forever chemicals, which means they are gonna be there forever, are going into your skin. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been wearing this thing for years. And I sweat a lot when I work out. And so I got this, there's this brand called Solace. It's a family-owned company. I have no ties to them, but I found them online. And this band is like cloth. And so like you do wash it and stuff, but I got a couple of these because I don't want forever chemicals. Like I try to mitigate as much of that kind of shit that goes into my body as possible. Because we got one body, guys. Like there's so many, like obviously you can't get rid of all plastic that we are constantly around. But if you can mitigate like the little things, especially something that you wear every single day, I'll put the link in the description below. Solace, so SOLACE. You can find them on like Instagram and stuff, but they have a lot of cute ones too. Like honestly, I like this one, the way it looks, because it's a lot thinner and it's brown. So it looks more like a watch band. I like it way better than the typical Apple Watch ones. But anywho, time to go run. We're gonna get this done because I feel like I'm already like behind. It's now 8:30. So we need to get a move on because it takes me like an hour to do my cardio and then I still have to get ready before we have to leave. And I'm a girl. I take a while to like pick out what I'm gonna wear and stuff. So let's go get it done. All right, cardio's done. I did just 300 active calories. I still have like 100 more that I'll do later and I'll just go for a walk. But it took me about like 50 minutes and I'm feeling it today. I'm tired. But we got that done. So now I'm just gonna shower, get myself ready, and then I'll catch up with you guys right before I leave to head to Chico. Alrighty, I'm running around. It's 11:30 now, so I need to leave, but I straightened my hair and then did some big curls. Makeup's all done, and I'll show you guys my outfit. So I have this little like skirt. It's shorts in the back and then it like ties in the front, if you guys can see. And then this is like just a jumpsuit and then a little cover up, and then I might throw on some heels. But yeah, so ready to go, running around. I need to stop and get gas. And then yeah, so we're gonna head out that way. It's really freaking hot here. I'm like sweating right now. And I need to eat something too, so I'm just gonna eat something on the way. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Anyway, well, the cash works too. I feel good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, drive safe.
Oh no!
Brody, go. Brody, go. Here you go. Tab, undo the tab.
Got it?
There you go. You got it. Okay, right here.
Where is it?
You're good. You're good, Caleb.
Sydney's watching.
You got it. You got it.
Go, Brody, go, Brody, go.
You better flip on the first try.
Oh, shit.
You got it.
Brody, go, Brody.
No,
Go, Brody, go, Brody.
Too much, Brody.
Give me that ball.
Squeeze it.
Okay guys, so it's now almost 3:30. I just left the baby shower and I showed you guys some little clips of some of the fun games that they had. It was so cute. It was in Chico at a family friend's parents' house. Beautiful. And this is my best friend from college. And so super cool. This is her first. Super excited. And yeah, so we'll barbecue. We played some games. The first one was it was like a teddy bear flip cup game. So like you had to first put the diaper on the teddy bear and then do flip cup, chug, and then chug and then do the flip cup, and then the next person goes down the line and stuff. So did that, and then they had a relay game where it was like the father or baby had to put on an adult diaper and then crawl to the mom, chug out of the baby bottle, it's just lemonade, and then crawl back, and whoever got back first won. And so that was really funny. But yeah, it was a really good time. I rarely get to see this like group of friends, so I always love being able to like hang out with them and see them. And so now I am on my way back to the Bay Area to my sister's house. It's her birthday tomorrow, so my mom is there right now as well, and we're just gonna hang out tonight, spend some time with her tomorrow, and then probably head back to LA tomorrow afternoon, like by noon, because it's a pretty long drive back to LA. And so it's been a full weekend, but just to show you guys, you can still be in prep and have fun and go to events and enjoy yourself. You can still be healthy if you're on like a fitness journey, not necessarily even prepping for a show, but like eating healthy. Like I didn't drink, I had my meals, and honestly, like it's so doable. I still was able to get cardio in like the days that I didn't work out or like train. I still just altered my meal plans so that I did my low carb days. So like it's totally manageable, totally doable. Like I think when I first started bodybuilding, like preps and stuff, I was so like tedious about being like, oh, I can't go out and do anything. Like I have to like make sure I'm like on top of it in my routine at all times. Like it has to be perfect. And like really, like that's not living. Like this is a lifestyle, like being a bodybuilder, and you still need to be able to like live your life and have fun and go to events, celebrate people, like milestones in life. And so it's totally doable. It's just you have to be disciplined and you have to be prepared. Like that's really all it is. Like I was prepared. I had my food with me for this whole like trip, making sure that I was able to do the things that I needed to do. and still enjoying my time. So it's totally doable, you guys. But anyways, I got about 2.5 hours for this drive, get to my sister's by 6, and just chill the rest of the night. So I might catch up with you guys when I get there, or it might be tomorrow. But it was a good day, and yeah, on to the next. Good morning. Alrighty guys, it is the next day. It is Monday. So it is, let's see, it's 10:30 in the morning. I am about ready to head back to LA, so I'm leaving the Bay Area. It's about a little over 5 hours, so it's quite a long drive, but most of it's just like on the 5, so at least I can like go above 70 miles an hour. But this morning I got up at 6:30 and we honestly just like hung out. Today's my sister's birthday, so we did a cake for her, had breakfast, just like hung out. It was my sister, my mom, and I. And so now I'm gonna head back. I should get to LA around like 3:44 or so, just depending on how the drive goes. But I'm gonna stop for gas and then head out, and then we'll be back home. So not much else planned for the day. Today's obviously a rest day because I'm driving so much, but I'm still going to probably go for a really long walk when I get home. So I did get my response back for my check-in from my coach. So we are changing quite a bit of stuff because now we're getting into it. Like, it's 5 weeks out from my show, so now things are getting really pushed. So we're not changing cardio necessarily. Like, I'm not doing more running. I'm still doing 400 active calories, but we are implementing more steps. So just trying to get more movement throughout the day, more like overall calorie burn. So I'm gonna try out alternating, like doing like 2 running days, 1 like incline walk day, and then another 2 running days, and then just also go for like a night walk like after dinner. And then as far as food goes, we're just changing my post-workout meal to be a little less carbs. Right now it's the chicken, rice, pineapple. So we're removing the pineapple, lowering the rice a little bit. So that should be fine, honestly. Like, with the Red Tide, I'm not really hungry because I'm starting back on that this week now that I actually have it. And then now we're starting to implement a little bit more. I'm starting to do a little bit more of my fat burner, implementing some things to dry me out a little bit more. So like more lines show, I look harder. We're going to try to implement Anavar. So I've done that in the past, but the past 2 years I haven't, because it actually, like, my body just like was not liking it. It's an oral, and I don't particularly like doing orals that much just because it is hard on like your liver and stuff because you're processing it. So I always take like milk thistle or TEDCA or something that's going to help with that. And in the past like year, it just like made me break out like crazy, and I was like, this is not, it's not worth it. So, and basically what it does is, like, towards the end of a prep, it helps you maintain muscle as you go more into a deficit. Especially for a figure category, it's very muscular, so it's really important that I maintain as much muscle as possible. And with the running I'm doing, it's even more important. So I'm going to try it again, but at a very, very low dose, and just like slowly introduce it to my body, see how it reacts. And if it doesn't react good, we're dropping it because I am just not gonna deal with that. It's not worth it. So yeah, we're starting to implement a lot more things to dry me out, to maintain muscle, burn more calories. So we're in it. We are in it, and I'm excited. I really am. This last week I wasn't very like motivated, and like it's kind of hitting that point in prep where it's like you start to feel like that a little bit. But my arm's getting tired of holding this camera. But honestly, after going to like the posing seminar this week and being around other like bodybuilders, that's motivating in itself. Being around other people who are in it too and hearing like, okay, yeah, it's hard, but like that's the sport, that this is part of it. And it's also, I'm so close, like 5 weeks, it goes by so fast. So it's like, this is time to like really, really dial it in. So I'm excited for this week. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's what I'm gonna conclude today's or this weekend's vlog, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it's kind of like a lot of different things, but also good for you guys to see just like you can be traveling and still be on prep and still enjoy your time and manage it. And you know, like you can't be too hard on yourself, honestly. Like you really can't. It's not worth it. Enjoy the process. So that's gonna conclude our vlog. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you're new here. I would love for you guys to join and kind of see the rest of the prep journey. We have 5 weeks till our first show, and then we have nationals, so it's just gonna get even better. So thanks for following along, and I will talk to you guys next time.